Thanks for joining us here on GBA TV. And we're coming to you from Dublin Jerome High School, 14th Annual Celtic Classic. And for the first time, we are going to look at the 9th grade division where you have 3 teams double round robin. And in the first game, MOV Swarm lost a tough one to the Spirit, and we're joined by the Swarm's coach, Wes Irwin, and one of his players, Sophie Falwell. And Coach and Sophie, thanks for joining us. Now, your first game of the 2019 season, Coach, how did you play?
Well, we looked a little tired coming out this first tournament. A lot of our girls being freshmen in high school, just finishing up a long 27-game season. So it's going to take a little bit of time, I believe, for us to we've had 4 practices so far. So just a lot of girls coming from different schools. It's going to take some time to mesh again.
Okay, and Sophie, I'll ask you, you were on the floor. You got up by 6 at one point. What did the Spirit start giving you difficulties with that they were able to take the lead and pull out the victory?
I think that they just upped their pressure a little bit in the second half, and we started to get flustered, and they got a little run, and that got to us a little bit.
Yeah, Sophie, the Spirit's got an outstanding ball club, but as far as you and your team, are y'all still pretty confident? You still got 3 more games in this double round robin that you can get things turned around.
Yeah, I think we're still confident. We're ready for the next game.
All right, and Sophie, what's a couple of things you think your team needs to do better to maybe at the end bring home the hardware?
We could communicate better, first of all, and fundamentals were a little shaky since, like he said, we just ended, and we definitely could have boxed out more in the first game.
All right, and Coach, let me ask you, moving forward, what's a couple of things you think your team must improve on if you're going to bounce back after this first game?
Yeah, we definitely did not rebound well this first time out. We talked to the girls after the game about, I don't remember any possession where we had all 5 girls boxing out at one time. So rebounding, like Sophie said, is definitely going to be a key moving forward. But another thing that we talk about is we know we're going to make mistakes out on the court, but one thing we can always bring is perfect effort. So that's one of those things that we're going to have to continue to bring for each game moving forward.
And in that game, the Swarm did do a lot of nice things. Sophie, what's the one thing you thought your team did pretty well and that you were pleased with?
I thought we passed pretty well. I thought that we were able to connect and find each other on cuts and just getting out of some pressure.
And Coach, for the first game, is there anything that you've seen that you thought, hey, we actually did better than I thought we may this early in the season?
We did move the basketball pretty well early on. Once again, though, I could tell that we were getting a little tired. So that's one of those things moving forward we're going to have to get better at. And like Sophie mentioned, too, we communicate really well, but we didn't show that in the first game. So that's one of those things we're going to have to continue to work on also.
All right. Well, it ought to be a lot of fun in the 9th grade division. MOV Swarm comes up short in their first game, but still definitely much alive and have a great chance when it's all said and done to be there at the end. We want to thank Coach Wes Irwin and Sophie Falwell for joining us here on GBA TV, and good luck to the Swarm.
Thank you.
Thank you.